Hey everyone, it is Renee here, and I am coming on here so you guys can see my face. No, I'm literally just kidding, but I was on BookTube the other day and I saw Rachel Ray post the 2018 Book Postscript Tag, and I thought it was a cool way to kind of reflect on the things that we've done in 2018 as far as Book Girl Magic's concerned. So, just gonna go through the question prompts, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, the first question is the longest book you read this year, and the book that took you the longest to finish. Um, the longest book that I read by far is The Warmth of Other Suns. That book is up here somewhere, but it's massive. But such a good book, and such it needs to be read by everyone. Like, that book is just helped me to have an understanding of people in the South and the migration and the reasons why they migrated and where they migrated to. So such a beautifully written story, but yeah, by far the thickest. And I read that one in about a month because I was buddy reading it with the Buddy Read Brigade. You've heard me talk about the brigade over and over again. So we do bi-monthly reads, and that was one of ours over the summer, and we ended up squeezing that into 1 month. I'm not sure how, but I know that it consumed a lot of my life. I literally would run and listen to it at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, it took all of my time to finish that book, so it was a big one, but well worth it. And a book that took me the longest to finish probably was Malcolm X. The Autobiography of Malcolm X by Alex Haley. That book just, it was good, but it took like a good 100 pages for me to like really get into it, where things really started to get interesting. So that book took me, I read that last February for Black History Month, and the print in it is like this big. So can you imagine like 400 to 500 pages of script that's this tiny? So it took me a little while to get through, and again, well worth it, but it just had a slow start for me. Let's see, number 2, the book that you read in 2018 that was outside of your comfort zone. So I don't want y'all to come for me, but Harry Potter actually was something that was out of my comfort zone. Not really opposed to fantasy fiction, but it was just something that all of Bookstagram has been raving about, and it piqued my curiosity. Like, what is so great about this series? So I wanted to see for myself. I haven't finished it yet. I have read the first 4 books, and I'm going to complete it at some point this year, but the books blew me away. It was actually really, really good, and I love the series, so I can't wait to get back into that. But yeah, Harry Potter is, to me, everything and more that everybody's been saying about it. Number 3, how many books did you reread in 2018? I only read one, and it was The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. That book for me was great, phenomenal the first time I read it. The second time, not so much. It didn't uplift me as much as it did the first time. So I won't be rereading that book ever again in life, but I definitely would recommend it to others. Question number 4, favorite reread of 2018. Well, by default, since I only read one book in 2018, it's going to have to be Year of Yes again. Let's see, number 5, a book that you read for the first time in 2018 and look forward to rereading in the future. So for me, that's 2 books. Becoming by Michelle Obama, that was one of my favorite books of the year. And then also Eloquent Rage by Brittany Cooper. If you guys have been keeping up with me, you know that that is our February read. So if you haven't read it, I highly recommend you guys join us to read it. I feel like it's a book that, you know, every woman should read. I think it was that powerful, and Brittany just did a great job. So I'm so looking forward to rereading that next month. Favorite short story or novella that you read in 2018? So I only happened to read one novella in 2018, and it was Binti. And not really a fan of Binti. It wasn't horrible. It was just like a 3-star average at best, mediocre type book for me. And I've heard that when you read the series, it's way better. Like you'll get it, but I'm not even sure that I want to continue on with the series. But that would be the shortest that I read. Wasn't horrible, but by default, it's my favorite, I suppose, since it's the only one that I read. Mass Appeal. A book you liked and would recommend to a wide variety of readers. So, Barracoon, I absolutely love that. Zora Neale Hurston, The Wedding by Jasmine Guillory. You guys have heard me talk about this on the Stacks Pod. You've heard me talk about it everywhere, that The Wedding Date, yes, is my favorite book, or one of my favorites from 2018. So I definitely, if you like contemporary romance, I definitely recommend that one for you. And Eloquent Rage, again, I can't speak highly enough about this book, but yeah, Eloquent Rage, Barracoon, and The Wedding Date are definitely my 3. Specialized Appeal, a book you liked but would be hesitant to recommend to just anyone. I think Their Eyes Are Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, again, is one that I would be cautious to recommend to other people. I enjoyed it. I think my timing was off when I read it, which is why I didn't enjoy it more than I did. It wasn't horrible, but I think there was a lot of rave reviews and people going on and on about Janie and Tea Cake, and I just was expecting so much more, and it kind of fell flat for me. And the way that people were idolizing this couple when they had such a dysfunctional and abusive relationship. Again, I know the timing of when I read it was off, so it's definitely a book that I'm going to have to revisit because I feel like I might have missed some things. But I want to be able to love and appreciate it as much as everybody else did. But it wasn't horrible. Like I said, I enjoyed reading it. It just wasn't like a blow my mind 5-star for me. Let's see. Number 9, reflect on your year as a bookish content creator. Goals met, good and bad memories, favorite videos you made, etc. For me, goals met. I don't even know if I really set any goals for Book Girl Magic. Like, it literally was supposed to be a book club of 20 people and just evolved into something beautiful. So, didn't really have any goals set, but I'm thrilled to have 6K followers in 2018. Like that was amazing to me, the outpour of love that was shown to me. So I have nothing but good memories with Book Girl Magic. Like I have no complaints. This book club has brought so much joy and positivity and awesome people into my life. I just can't begin to I'm just grateful for everything that has brought my way. So I have nothing but great things to say about my 2018. Now, I definitely have goals set for 2019. So this year, you guys will be seeing some more stuff, hopefully some more Book Girl Magic paraphernalia, so hopefully in the first quarter, I will get all of that stuff wrapped up and launched so that you guys can have your stuff too. So I have lots of goals set for this year, and I hope that I exceed my expectations, to be honest. And 10 was just to tag some fellow bookish content creators. So you guys are all awesome. You're all my friends on here, and I would love to hear more about your 2018, how it was, the good, the bad, the ugly. So please, I'm going to post the questions in the comments. Feel free to tag me in your post so that I can watch your videos. And I just hope that you guys have an awesome rest of the day, have an awesome weekend, and thanks so much for joining me today.